Good morning, Stampin' friends. Actually, it is good afternoon. It is Sunday, the 5th of January, and I am back with our countdown to celebration. And we are working our way through the catalogs, both the celebration and the mini catalogs. So, welcome, everybody. Jump on in, say hello. Today, I am featuring the Wildflower Birthday Suite, and that features the birthday celebration bundle. We go. We got a couple people joining us now. I see Karen. Hello. Who else is out there? Say hello. So the Wildflower Birthday Suite, you can find that on pages 42 through 45. And they have lots of fun stuff in there, which I will be sharing with you. It comes with the bundle. This is the birthday celebration bundle that comes in this suite. So you get the stamp set and the dies. So those come in there. One of my favorite things about this and what swayed me to purchase this bundle is because it had the numbers. So I know scrapbookers love the alphabets with the numbers, but for people who don't scrapbook and we want to make birthday cards, just having the numbers is really cool. So you don't have to buy a whole alphabet set just to get numbers because they come in the birthday celebration bundle. So Barb says she is multitasking. Watching the Packers. Let's cheer on a win, you guys. Hi, Barb. So also in that bundle or in our suite are these sweet little party dots. And we'll be using those today. And I'm going to get to those sheets in a minute. That's just the color for my first card. And remember, we used the gold weave trim. So that's in this suite as well. Hi, Sharon. And I'm going to head over to the Wildflower Birthday 12 by 12 specialty paper. And it's specialty because it has gold. So it's really cool. Hey, Tony. So here is the specialty paper, and it's got more than just gold embellishing on there. So one side is going to be just your regular designer paper. And then the flip side, look at this one, this one has all little pockets of cards that you can trim out. So I did that right away, actually. I cut along this line and then I worked down this way, and then you can cut the rest into pieces. So we're going to be using this one today on one of our cards. Hey, Jane and Nicole, welcome, ladies. Here's another one. This is soft seafoam, and you flip it, and you have a beautiful array of flowers, and then you get that gold. Little more soft seafoam. You can use this any time of year or for any occasion. Doesn't have to be for birthdays. And then you got this fun piece with gold. That. And I am just love this one. Pretty in pink. And who doesn't like checked, right? Perfect for spring, birthdays, Easter. Speaking of Easter, on this side, we have some more of those flowers, and you'll see these little flowers coordinate with, and I'll show you in a minute. Here's that other pretty paper. Okay, let's flip this. into our fun little birthday cakes all over the place. And you could even cut out some little ones, and those wouldn't necessarily have to be birthday if they don't have candles on, right? There we go. And here is the fun part. So not only do you get that one sheet, but you get, okay, and I take that back because there's actually 2 sheets of everything. So this one also has 2 sheets that you can cut up and make into cards. Hello, Candy. And then we have these, which are die cut. So all you got to do is just pop these out and create some really quick cards. So I will be using some of these on our first card, and then I'll be working through this paper for the next couple cards. So, hi, Carla. Carla and Candy are here. Welcome, ladies. So, I pulled the blue out of here, and I did that because the core colors in this package are Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Old Olive, the soft seafoam that you saw, Pool Party, and then the gold. So I'm picking out the blue, and I chose Blueberry Bushel for this. And we're just going to make a quick and simple card using just a 1/4 sheet of basic white. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then, of course, our card base, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. So an A2 size card. So it'll fit in that envelope. And then this is where we're going to begin. So I pulled out our little party stuff off of our die cut pieces. Hey, Lisa. And we are going to start here. So I kind of want this in here somewhere. And I am going to use the Happy Birthday from the stamp set. And I got to tell you how I lined this up. Remember I told you I had a hard time doing that? So you can use your grid paper, which works great. So I just put one on there. The bottom little tails or whatever you want to call them to the happy, I lined up on here, and then I put that birthday and made sure that one of the lines lined up in the middle, and it made it very easy to make that straight. So now I don't have to worry when I'm ready to stamp. So I know my balloons are going to go over here, but this is a big happy birthday, and I wanted to make sure it fit. So I will not attach these till after I'm done stamping. So we're going to do that first. And it looks like I can almost line this up right on the edges. Now that I didn't plan, but that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go back in with my Blueberry Bushel. Actually, I'm going to flip this over. Now I do pre-wash all of my stamps before, because sometimes you'll notice if you get a split in there, it's because there's a film on your photopolymer stamps. So before I even take them apart, I scrub them down with just hot soap and water. And then I put them in the case after I clean them, because then I just do it all at once. Works out really nice. Okay, that looks nice and juicy. Excuse me. And we're going to line this up right there and get that beautiful happy birthday on there. Look at that. Nice and big. Screaming happy birthday, aren't we? Okay. Now I want to get my balloons on. And if I have to trim a little off, that's okay. But I'm going to put this little guy behind it here, a little bit more color. And I'm going to tip this way, because I'm going to save this one little piece or another card. And I'm just going to get a little bit of adhesive here and on my ends. This is how I do that. I just do it right off my finger. That way it only sticks to the paper. Ew. And then we'll get these down. And this guy wants to party because he just won't go away. There we go. Put this in here where he reaches. Pull off any extra of that adhesive we have there. Now we're going to trim off our extras. And I like to trim off from the back because it just makes life easier. So now we got a little party going on there. We're going to add our balloons. And let's grab our... Oh, I hope I did not take my big dimensionals downstairs. You see, I got the little ones up here, which I can use. But the big ones just go quicker, don't they? All right, I got an idea. We're going to use our edges because they're nice and big. I can just pop in the little ones wherever I need them. Start with that corner right on top. And we have no waste. Does that work? So I see everybody's up. How's the game going? Are we doing all right on there? For us Packer fans. There we go. Game day. Working our way through the playoffs and hopefully to the Super Bowl. That's my wish this year. Okay. Some little fuzzies here. Let's put these down. Now we got this popped up to create some pretty mention. There we go. Oh, I really didn't even need that whole piece. I could have just did that little corner. Right? I'm going to go flip the back and cut off our extra little balloons. And you know what? That's okay. Because when you do that, it just shows fluidity in your card, you know, as if it pulls all the way across instead of just like stuffing everything in the middle of your card. It just creates a nice look. All right. We do not want to let this go. Carla says 14-13 Bears. Come on now. And Mary says, I came in late. How were the balloons made? Die cut? They are pre-die cut. They come in the Designer Series paper packet. So, okay, these are our cute little party dots. And you guys know that I will be giving some of these away to one of our lucky viewers today. We are just going to pop these in. It'll pull out this color and still highlights our blueberry bushel. Look at that. We're going to go right around our birthday greeting and our balloons. Just to say, it's a party. There we go. Just going to attach this right to the front. Again, these are not hard cards that we're making. These are all about quick and easy. Fancy cards. You can find those in a class. I'll be posting a list of classes soon. So there is our first card done with our die cuts. And let me just show them one more time. There are the die cuts. So all these fun pieces, the birthday cakes, the flowers. Look at this beautiful bouquet. Does that not say Mother's Day? Who said it has to be birthday? So there we go. And this piece you can cut yourself and get even more fun pieces. So thank you, ladies. I'm glad you like this one. Let's move on. Let me close this first. We do not want blueberry bushel in our next cards. So we'll just set this one off to the side for now. And I'm going to move into another card. This one's going to be pretty in pink. I'm not doing any stamping on this one. This comes from the sheet that I showed you. So remember this full sheet here that you can cut apart and get even more images to stamp with. And I'm going to highlight this in gold. And oh, look at that. I used our die cuts to cut out a 16 for a very special birthday. Sweet 16 is always a special birthday, right? And since we're doing pretty in pink and sweet 16, this is going to be a quick and super simple card. Now you notice that I cut the 16 right out from this piece here, and I did that just to save some of my gold. Just going to lay that gold right on here. Give our little pink edge a little bit more there. And those are pretty skinny letters. I was thinking to myself whether I wanted to pop those up or not. You could give them a little lift if you used your glue dots. You could roll them, and I don't think I have any glue dots up here with me, but they would be a great way to attach these. But we're just going to glue these on. If I can pick that little guy up. Get a little glue on there. I love the gold accents. It makes your cards look very beautiful and rich. Pop that right there. And we'll get our 6. Peggy said, always nice to save with the gold, right? Oops, I see a little bit right there. Move that. Push our little 6. There we go. And it's a happy 16. And since we have a lot of gold on there, I'm not going to add bling bling, but I am going to add some of our little dots here. And we're going to help decorate our cake. Let's flip those over and add some fun texture to our card. Right. I think I'm trying to grab from the wrong side there. I'm not going to do these two because they're right on the edge, and I don't feel like cutting them in half. There we go. I'm going to use my sticky side to pull these up. That works. Wonders. There we go. Much easier than resting. There we go. So again, super simple. Tony says this bundle is on her list. You might want to grab the whole suite, because then you'll get everything. And I'll show you more ways to use this. We could have actually laid this behind our balloons. That would have been kind of cool. I should have thought of that ahead of time. That would have gave us just a little sparkle to go with that. So card number 2. There we go. We have a happy birthday and a sweet 16. And I have one more to show you because I wanted to show you a little bit more with the dies. Now, I did borrow some dies. These are the wanted to say dies. I use these a lot. If they are not on your wish list, they should be. Many of you probably already have them. My base is Pool Party. And again, I worked with the gold and Pool Party to create my happy birthday. And again, this came from the Wanted to Say dies. So that's how I created that. And then you get this cute little pocket in the dies. So that was cut with that. This is one of the little flowers that came out of that nice little die cut package. And then we have our pretty little paper here. So I chose the gold birthday cakes here. And of course, Pool Party. So I wanted to change a little bit color. Didn't want everything pink. Oop, that's my Stampin' Seal Plus. I don't need that one. We just need the Stampin' Seal. And we're going to layer this with just a hint of white behind it, just to make the color behind it really pop. It has a little bit of a pink hue, little pink in there, so that's going to make your designer paper pop even more. So let's get that right on there. Okay, buddy. And I keep grabbing this one, and I don't need this one. Okay, let me put that over there. The Stampin' Seal Plus is super sticky. So I use that more for my projects than I do for just regular card making. Okay, now I want to add my pocket. And I'm going to tuck him over here, just kind of watching where. So I want to let a lot of my cakes show, because we're going to be putting this over it too. So what I'm going to do is take my bone folder and just give it a little edge here, just a little puff, not a lot. And I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to run it only on the edges of the bottom and the side, and I'm leaving the top open. Because you all know where I'm going with this, don't you? You could pop this up if you wanted to, but that's why I gave it just that little puff. So you can see that it has a little bit there, and I'm going to hold this down on my edges till they take a hold. It doesn't take long with this multi-purpose glue, works really well. You can see mine is very much loved, right? I'm getting used to it. I used to hate glue, but I don't know, it works for me. All right, one more time. I'm going to push this down. Sure that's on there, nice and tight. Now this is what I want to pop up. I want to pop up my happy birthday and my little flower, of course. Excuse me. Hi, Vicki. We're just going to take two of these little guys. Set him right there, and then let's flip this. And oh, I ripped that one right in half. Guess I don't have to push that hard. My brute strength. Didn't know I had any left. Comes after a good night's sleep. That I had last night. Finally. Don't you love these colds, though? They just don't want to go away. So I am grateful that you guys have all joined me, since I know the Packer game is on right now. And I have apologized for that, but I'll hurry so we can get back to the game. There we go. Let's get our beautiful happy birthday back on here. There we go. I wanted to get that right around this one because he matches, right? There's always a little reason behind how we make our cards. Sometimes we do things without even knowing why. Right, this one I'm gonna put over here, and he's actually going to be going around our little happy birthday. Okay, I still think we need to add a little bling bling on this one, and I am going to stick with the pink just because our background is pink. So I'm going to go here right in between our happy birthday. Pick another one up. We'll go down here. I'm keeping it all right on our little pocket. So it's going to focus right around our little happy birthday. And of course, you have to tuck a little nugget in there for the birthday. My guess would be a girl for this one. And this is why I made the first one blue. So, oh, Bears 20, Packers 13. Come on, you guys. All right. So we got to hurry along here so we can cheer these boys on. Okay. So step by step, this is just our basic stamping with the die cuts to make it super simple and then hand stamped. And again, if you missed the beginning, I told everybody how I put those two words together. Then on our second one, we took the sheet that we cut apart to pull out this beautiful decoration. And then the fact that we have the numbers in the stamp set or the dies. So like I said, it's nice that you don't have to buy an entire alphabet set just to get the numbers. This one has it for you. And then our fun little pocket, which is, I don't know, you could turn that into a flag too. So there's so much in this thing. Take a look at it. Again, it's on pages 42 to 45, and there's a lot of Stampin' tips on there too. So remember, we can't order until Thursday. So until then, just keep watching. I have 2 more lives. I'll be going live Monday night and live on Tuesday night with more fun projects. So thank you all for jumping in and watching me and pulling yourself away from the game. So let's go cheer them Packers on. Come on, guys, let's go. We're in for the win today. Thanks much and have a beautiful Sunday. Enjoy.